TitleMatchNetwork.com.
What led you to leave the WWF?
We were in France, and they split Ray and myself up, put us in single matches at the end. So I went to Pat and I said, "Hey Pat, what's going on? You know, we're not wrestling together. You know, you breaking us up. What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You know, we're gonna give you a push." And I'm like, "Well, what about Ray? I don't have to worry. You know." And he's like, "Oh, we'll take care of him." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's not telling me anything. That's not good enough." So he says, no, he'll be okay. I'm like, "Yeah, fuck this." So I said, "I'm done. I quit." And he goes, "What?" I said, "I quit." "Well, think about it. Leo, finish the tour. We're going home. Think about it." I said, "There's nothing to think about. I'm fucking done, man." You know? So I went to the office, saw Vince, and I told him I was done. And he got all steamed when I told him that. I said, "You know, I almost lost my arm for you in the Mania." I said, "These guys today get a hangnail and they got to take time off." I said, "We're the blood and guts of this organization, the teams that you have now, the people here." I said, "You just never took care of us. You never took care of me." And you could actually see his collar open up, man, and this like heat rise out. And he blew up at me. You know, he starts barking at me. And I basically barked right the fuck back at him. You know, like, who the fuck are you? A, I don't plan on staying here. And B, I'm telling you the fucking truth and you can't handle it. And then that was it. Out I went.
Do you think you had that attitude because you weren't from the business and you weren't a mark for the business, so you weren't a mark for Vince, and because of that, you were able to, you know, not take anybody's shit and you weren't really controlled?
I think a lot of that had to do that had a lot to do with it, but I think also it was my upbringing. You know, my father said, you know, you never kiss anybody's ass. You can always find a job, and if you can't, your family take care of you. So you always have a place to go. So he goes, "You don't kiss anybody's ass," and that stuck with me my entire life. You know, I was brought up, you know, just hardcore respect. You know what I mean? And that was it. So I demand respect. I'm not asking you for it. I'm demanding it from you.
Why didn't Vince ever get behind the team, Power and Glory? Because it wasn't his idea?
Because it wasn't his idea. Never created it. He never thought it would take off.